Where's the sound trip ever taken?
Dave,
Liam,
it's a trailer.
Watch It If You Can podcast. Join us for each episode as we create box sets of our favourite films and TV shows.
We go through the cast to see what else they've been in, along with any recommendations.
We pick our favourite characters, performances, moments and highlights from the soundtrack too.
We ask if there's anything to make it better and look at the lasting legacy of our pick.
We have a little fun with our quickfire round, and finally, what else would you like list based on themes from the episode.
Maybe, just maybe, you should watch it if you can.
What if they've already seen it?
Well, you can watch it again if you can.
You've stumbled into another nostalgic void. Drifting, searching with your rose-colored glasses. Fear not. What an Oddcast is here to guide you. With hosts Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy, and Sven Magnuson. Stay odd and hold
Welcome
on
back to
tight.
What an Oddcast. This is episode 327. I'm your intro man, Maverick, and it's been a long week.
I'm the one who's gone to the dentist twice this week. I'm Onrefni.
Oh, well, look at all of us going to dentists, having conversations. Welcome back, Jokey Pants.
In a fucking week.
It's been a fucking week. I meant to watch what is it? The new Marvel show? Dr.
Wonder Man.
Wonderful?
Wonder Man.
That's the one. And I just didn't, but I hear it's pretty good. So there's that.
It's very self-contained.
That's fine. That's
good.
great. That's what we need. We need more of that.
I agree. I like a good self-contained is good.
I was honestly a bit surprised. Like watching through it, I was really surprised they didn't have it connect to more things. It did feel it stands on its own, doing its own kind of little thing with
Kinda
just
linear.
a character or two you recognize, but it doesn't try to connect to anything too hard.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear. Sometimes it don't all got to be connected, Marvel. I miss days where it wasn't.
So, like I'm okay with things if they connect, if it makes sense to what's going on. And for this one being self-contained, it worked much better to not try to tie over to anything else.
Don't
Sure.
force it when you don't got to.
Correct. But I think it still had some fun with stuff. So excited, a little excited to see what Maverick will think about it.
But Maverick, why do us plebeians in Michigan, why do we have such a bad week since last week?
It snowed every fucking day. And if it didn't snow, the wind was blowing, which took the snow off of the fields and blew it onto the road. It was so bad that I went into the office Tuesday. I went into the office Tuesday. Yes, maybe it was Monday. The whole week runs together at this rate. And my supervisor came to me, and he was there. And the first words he says to me
Must think we're all idiots here or something.
are, and I quote, "Are you stupid or something?" Because I drove on terrible icy roads Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, and it made me laugh. It was a lot of fun, but like, yeah, it's fucking miserable. It's cold, and I'm really looking forward to wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Bad before, but yeah, somehow from our last week it got worse.
It got worse.
That's something.
Because remember how last week I said I delayed my dental work that was on Thursday to Monday?
Yeah.
Well, I was like, come hell or high water, and boy, the fucking hell come. I'm like,
Nah.
dude, I'm doing all right.
came
It's
all right.
fine. You know, I'm going like 45, 50 for the first like 15 minutes of my drive, which is, probably a little bit faster than I should have. But the roads were nice. The roads were clear. There was no ice on them.
They were clear, and you couldn't see the ice. Let's. You didn't hit the ice patch correctly.
Yes. Well, it is the section of from Hastings to Middleville. That was super nice.
Yeah, sure.
I got out of Middleville, whiteout conditions.
Yep.
Immediate.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
My butthole puckered. When I got there to the dentist, they were like, "Okay, yeah, you good job getting here."
Crazy.
Is what the guy said.
Yeah.
Well, I already delayed it once, and I wanted to be able to chew food.
No, that's fair.
And so I got one done, and they're like, "Oh, the other one isn't set so much, so we'll schedule you for the 9th." I'm like, "Okay." And then I got a call after. So it took me an hour to get there because it takes about 35, 40 minutes.
Yep.
So it took an hour for me to get there, an hour for me to get back because it was still shit. And I get to work. I'm working for about an hour, and then I got a call like, "Hey, we can squeeze you in tomorrow if you want." I look at the work schedule. I'm like, "Okay, no one's had time off. I could do it." I look at the weather. I'm like, "Oh, today was the worst day of the week. This is fine. Yeah." Tuesday was somehow worse.
Yeah. My drive-in. Again, I can't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember which day it was, and I'm not going to try to rack my brain, but here it is, right? You hit the county line. You hit Kent County line, right? The roads are a little bit clearer. You get past Tyler Creek Golf Course, and it is just white out.
Right.
And so I get to Alden Nash and 92nd, where the four-way stop is. I'm going straight. Everyone's like, "You should have turned the more main roads that way." I'd rather have the shitty roads that I know than the maybe clearer roads that I don't, right? Like, I know if I go straight, I know where all the dips, curves, divots, everything are. I've been driving it for fucking 18 years, basically. So I get there, and it's a car in front of me. It's a little Ford Fiesta and me, and we're going at a good clip at 35 miles an hour. I'm fine with that. It is perfectly fine. Fucking white Chevy Malibu.
Of course.
Hang on, it gets better. 2 miles up the road, that motherfucker's in the ditch. That motherfucker's in the ditch. It gets better. A mile up the road beyond that is a state cop that is stopped because another car is in the ditch because a semi got blown into the ditch by a gust of wind, and the wrecker that was trying to get the semi out also got dragged into the ditch. So
Jesus Christ.
That's how bad it was. The tow truck got stuck in the ditch. So they're waiting for another tow truck to get there to get everyone out. So,
and you know that cop's gonna hear that call and be like, "These motherfuckers."
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
Luckily, nothing was crazy. I did see some accidents on the way in the accidents. Those people on the ditch. I mean, accidents. Yeah,
assholes.
Yeah, assholes. Who just don't understand. You got to respect it. But no one like asked me or anything.
That's nice.
But let me tell you, I have never been more confident about my driving in winter than after this week.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can fucking do this any day of the year. I am so confident because the roads were
the people.
They were so shit. I'm like, this is the absolute worst. There was a part, there's a part of M37 where it's 4 lanes, 4 or 5 lanes. I think 4 lanes.
Yep.
Because there's an exit, one going to the next exit, and then 3 other lanes. So there's 5 lanes. There was so much of a line.
So,
like, all right,
that was the best part because I remember it was Tuesday when all that accident happened. Because Monday I left early to go to Myers and grab some things. Or whatever, and when you turn onto what is Craft Avenue in Grand Rapids, it's supposed to be 2 lanes on each side. Couldn't fucking tell you. There was 2 distinct lines that were crisscrossing that were just there, but didn't look like a plow truck one had been anywhere. It was a long week.
Yes, I do like how there's definitely, and I am a contributor to this, so I cannot be it'd be hypocritical of me to be angry about it. But everyone is so chill about people running red lights right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slides on through.
Yeah, because you can't stop, so you're just like,
I refuse to go until I know everyone else is stopped at a stoplight.
Yes,
like absolutely
because
not.
everyone is just driving through. Like I said, can't be mad about it because I've done it. I did it a few times because I'm like, I can't safely stop. I'm just gonna keep going. If I hit my brakes, I'm gonna end up in the center of the fucking thing anyway. So, fuck it. Man, aren't you excited to come back to the winter?
Not that part of it. No,
I want to let you know that where you're coming back to is getting record-breaking snow this year. So,
someone at work today,
my return,
was coming in, and we were having small talk because it was slow. They're like, "Yeah, I moved up here from Texas this year."
Bad. I mean,
I audibly laughed
shit
at
for
him,
another.
and I said, "You picked a hell of a year, dude." He's like, "Yeah, I know."
The worst year possible.
And I'm like, "Don't worry, this is not normal." Like, there hasn't been a storm this bad in like 13 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a clip.
It's been a while.
It has.
Yeah, what a time to move up from fucking Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I mean, Texas is also going to shit. So
yeah.
There was a whole ass fucking storm that you could see go from fucking Arizona up to New York.
Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad.
Tickled
real bad.
Everyone's butthole.
Real bad. Real bad.
That all sounds terrible.
Yeah. Don't recommend it.
So outside of weather, Jesus Christ, everyone stays safe back home.
Yes. Drive safe, remember, people. Give extra space.
God.
Drive to the conditions, not your confidence. And be obvious. Use your turn signals. Brake early. All that shit. Drive smart.
So on another note, I had mentioned this before last show, and then I was just like, I tried playing Death Stranding. Speaking of weather, because it rains a lot in that game. Not a game for me. Looks beautiful. I'll give them that. It looks absolutely beautiful. Played for like 3 hours. Could not tell you a fucking thing about what it's doing, because they don't really explain anything. You're kind of just thrown headfirst in. I assume that if you keep watching the movie that is also a game, it will eventually tell you something going on. But after 3 hours, I just went, I'm confused and I don't understand anything going on. This game does not tell you anything. And it's just like, all right, there's dead ghost people and you have a machine and here's a baby thing. I don't know. It straps to your chest. Have fun. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Now, I do like Hideo Kojima. He's a very good person. He makes really good games. He's very in depth with himself. He's
very interesting.
He's a very unique person. I would love to meet him one day. I have played a few of the Metal Gear Solid games, but they are movies.
Yeah, man. Out of the 3 hours that I spent with it, I think maybe 20 minutes of that was actually doing something.
Yeah.
The rest of it was just one big long movie cutscene.
If
and again, doesn't explain anything going on. Yeah. So it was just very confused.
To put this for you, Mike, Hideo Kojima has the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest cutscene in a video game at 71 minutes.
That's not a cutscene.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a mini series.
Welcome to playing Death Stranding.
It's just a fucking.
Are they skippable?
No.
Oh
No,
Is there any quick time events?
no.
It's just a movie's playing, and I'm just there like, all right, when do I get to do? Oh, nope, and we're on to the next person.
I think it's
Oh, and
also
this
like
is a whole new building now.
I think it's also like in the third, like first of the game. So it's not like the beginning. It's not the end. It's in the fucking middle of it. So you're just playing, and you're like, all right, well, this is my next hour.
I guess I get to go to the bathroom and eat something at this point. It's a good time to take a break.
On
Dinner
YouTube
quick.
if you want to.
I don't.
109
That's-
minutes is right there.
I think that's how I'm going to experience Death Stranding, is just looking up the cutscenes, because
Yeah.
God, I couldn't get through it
let's
myself.
see.
If you played it and you enjoyed it, good for you. I couldn't sit
Stranding.
there for that long. And then maybe play for 5 minutes to sit there for another 30. I was like, this is not for me. This is driving me nuts.
So for those who don't YouTube or don't game, if you go on YouTube and you look up game the movie, chances are you'll find a video of all the scenes of the game, so you can makes it a sort of a movie. Death Stranding is 11 hours and 37 minutes.
That makes sense. Yeah, and that's just the cutscenes.
Yeah. No.
I did see somebody that they made. There was somebody who made a meme about that. Where it was just like, "Hi, you're Norman Reedus. Here's your mom's dead body. Carry it up to the furnace. Have fun." And I was like, "Yeah, that's the first hour. You have no fucking idea what's going on. That's just how you get thrown into it."
Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus. Look, I know very little about Death Stranding, and I am okay with that. The one thing I do know is that it has a lot of fucking actors, like famous actors.
Yes. They just in the beginning of that alone, because you have Norman Reedus, there's Guillermo del Toro, who's like the lead scientist guy. I'm pretty sure Kojima himself is even in it. I think he's like one of the top people you have to talk to too. Like it's one person after another that they like motion captured in.
Yeah, but I'll say, and also it's not like them voicing someone; it's them being themselves. Like it's just their face, which is nice, but also it's just fucking like, oh look, there's Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he's like the villain. I guess the villain. I didn't get far enough for him to become the villain, but he's some kind of villain in that at some point.
I have yet to get to that cutscene yet. That's a 2-hour commitment of his backstory that I can yet to commit to. So.
What is
I'm looking up my favorite Metal Gear line.
Okay.
So there's a guy in Metal Gear Solid 2. There's a guy named Vamp, and Hideo Kojima's very on the nose. There's a guy. His name is one of them is fucking Die Hard, and his fucking name's like Brucilius Willius or something silly like that. But there's this one guy named Vamp, and you're like, okay, he's a vampire. He's teleporting around. He's vampire. And you're like, I don't believe in vampires. What is he a vampire? Like, no, he's not called that because he's a vampire. He's called that because he's bisexual. And then
never.
What? There's this fucking line.
Jesus Christ, I love that.
Hideo Kojima is definitely on drugs of some sort.
He's doing
100%.
He's doing the cocaine like Stephen King did in the 80s when he's just pumping out books.
Oh yeah.
And there's a turtle floating in space, and all the universe goes through him. It's like, wait, King, what are you What are you talking about? And there's a clown, and he's gonna eat people.
And he's the weakest of the demon creatures that I have created, but he's the scariest motherfucker in the world.
He's also
a
spider.
He's also a cosmic horror, but don't worry, his big brother is far worse, but he'll never get brought up near as much as this fucking clown will. All because the turtle had a deep breath and it took a crack in the shell and let in the evil cosmic energy.
Ain't that a bitch? Is that how that always goes?
Isn't that a bitch? And if you think we're joking, we're not.
I love it. Stephen King was on something else.
Cocaine.
There is a
Exactly.
27-hour YouTube video explaining how all of the Stephen King stories are like connected and how they intertwine. And I started watching it because I recently read, 11/23/64, and it was really good. And he goes in that book, he goes to Derry and Dallas, and so there's references to it. So I kind of want to see how that plays in. And I didn't realize there's also other cosmic horrors in that book. They're called the Yellow Card Man and the Green Card Man and the Red Card Man, and they're like the watchers looking for anomalies. And I didn't realize that those are also like in the Black Tower series and like 17 other things. I'm like, I could start in the 80s and not be able to read every Stephen King book. That's just all there is to it. And the man's still pumping them out.
I just want to know how Cujo connects everything.
I didn't get that far.
That's a thing where it's like I've read a couple, and like there's some where like I really want to read that, and then I hear about the Dark Tower, and then I get told like, oh yeah, no, there's like a lot of books you have to get through to even get to those, and I'm like, oh fuck me. God damn it, King.
2 years ago, I bought the entire Dark Tower the Dark Tower, Black Tower, Dark Tower, whatever series, like in paperback. And I've tried to read the first book, which is The Gunslinger, right? Yeah. 12 times. And it is so fucking boring. And people always say it gets good. That's great. But when I'm having to read 3 chapters and then find a YouTube video to explain what happened in those 3 chapters, and sometimes I'm right and sometimes I'm wrong, so it's very, very inconsistent whether or not I'm understanding what the fuck is going on. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a commitment read when I have time off.
So there are technically 8 books in the Dark Tower series.
Yes.
You have the Little Sisters of Illyria.
Yeah, that's
which is like
no one does.
Pretty cool. Then you have the Dark Tower of the Gunslinger, the Dark Tower 2, the Drawing of 3, great name. The Dark Tower 3, the Wastelands. The Dark Tower 4, Wizard and Glass. The Dark Tower, the Wind Through the Keyhole. Dark Tower 5, the Wolves of Kalia. Dark Tower 6, the Songs of Sunanan. And the Dark Tower 7, the Dark Tower.
Yes, and people say it gets really, really good at the Wizard and Glass or whatever that one was. That's when like everything kind of clicks. And I'm like, that's 30,000 pages deep at that point. Like, the fuck you want me to read that for? Christ.
Oh God, the fucking word count just fucking
it's miserable.
It expands really first, like, 20,000, 55,000, 125, 173, 254.
Yeah.
The fuck?
There's a total of 1.3 million words in the entire Dark Tower series.
Look up something.
Well then, that's a commitment right there. That's a hell of a commitment. Good God.
How many words is in it? I'm not interested in the IMO. No, in it.
You're not gonna get the
372,000 words.
Yeah, it's a fucking lot.
Also, it was like
thick boy.
Google is like, oh, do a word count for whatever you're writing or reading. I'm like, no, I don't want the word count. I want to know it.
Yep.
I get
Capital
why
I,
he named
capital
it.
We're
T.
trying to tell you it, you son of a bitch.
Like, I get why, but fucking bitches.
Hi there. We'd just like to let you know that this show is sponsored by W Energy. W Energy, the sugarless, all natural energy drink that you should be going and buying and using code Oddcast to help save yourself 10% off your next order. So go on over to W.com and use that code. Now on with the show.
So gaming wise, bring this up just because I see it being where games are starting to go. Fable's going to be the first one to do this, and I say the first ones to do this because it's already been talked. Like the next Grand Theft Auto and other RPGs are going to follow suit on this idea. All the NPCs, all the town villagers, everything you run into are their own personality AIs. So they've changed Fable with this reboot of doing good and evil doesn't make you an angel or a devil, because every single NPC does not see things as good or bad. They all have their own unique opinion about something you might do. So you can kind of just do whatever, and it all depends on the town or a specific person you're talking to, if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You just have to do it and take a gamble.
Like, half the fun of the Fable
that's neat.
games is being comedically good or evil. So yeah, like it's comedically. So I'm curious of how this will work out. Like,
I am as well.
I can I've watched Fable 1 play, and I've played it once.
Chicken Chaser.
And I'm pretty sure I did kill my sister at the end to keep the sword, because it's a really cool sword. Like, you're not fucking giving that shit up, motherfuckers.
Living
he's an older
through
brother.
game, he was.
Do you want to know how this is going to work out?
Yeah.
It won't, because it'll never be released. That's how it's going to work out.
They're gonna pull a fucking GTA.
Yes. In fact, it is one of the few things that has just been postponed, not canceled, coming out of the game studios. So I don't look for this to be ready anytime soon. Soon.
Speaking of that, they canceled the Prince of Persia remake.
They did.
Yes, they did.
And I'm so
Ubisoft
pissed.
is
Like, I wanted to play that game. I was so looking forward to that.
You wanted to play as Jake Gyllenhaal and just running around Persia?
Yeah, with my uncle, that one guy who's in everything.
Yep,
Ben Kingsley. No, is like, because I haven't played the original one. I was going, and I was like, oh, I'll give it after reviews came out. Of course, we don't pre-order games.
We do not pre-order games.
Yeah, no.
Like, I was gonna be like, okay, how is it? But then it was like, not canceled. I'm like, well, fuck me.
Yeah, Ubisoft's been canceling a lot of stuff of that nature. It's starting to make people upset.
Yeah,
because there were a few remasters planned that they were like, nah, we're not going to do that, actually.
Yeah, Ubisoft, I used to be one of your biggest defenders. Now, like...
there was a time. There was a time. That time is gone. That time is all gone now.
Yeah, which is so sad. They started having a comeback after being a fucking assholes and creepers. But, I guess.
Well, everybody makes mistakes.
Oh.
But when it with the Fable thing, I'm curious. I only brought it up because I was curious about the AI, because I know that other RPGs coming are also talking about doing something similar, and I'm a little excited for that to start being used in games, because it'll make an RPG feel lived in, where it's not just everyone doesn't know who you are. Like, no, it depends on the town you're in, or like the city you're in, yada yada, and like. it would make things more interesting.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it would be nice to have a lived-in world. Now, like, this is what AI should be used for, to make generative worlds like this. Not just fucking stealing jobs from people.
No, it's just for memes. That's why they're losing so much money.
Yeah, I'm very excited for all of, like, you see them on like Facebook Shorts and things like that, where it's like the welcome adventure and how they're like interacting with NPCs and things like that, and just waiting for those memes to come out, be like with the generative AI, and like how you think it's going to be one thing and it's just going to be fucking completely different.
All right, so we've come up with this new AI that's going to help revolutionize your AI, and you guys are just using it for memes. Shit.
Yep. As it should be. Nothing but memes.
While the earth burns and crumbles, everyone will just, at least I have my memes.
At least I have my memes. Makes me think of that one SpongeBob quote. At least I'm safe inside my mind.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
at least I'm safe inside my mind.
Blew my fucking mind as a kid.
So Onrefni, you don't really get into you don't really get into Fallout the series, right?
I was waiting for episodes to come out, like, because I get why the first season came out all at once, because they weren't expecting it to be a hit. Which,
fair,
yes. But I'm just like, so I was waiting for more episodes to get out so I can watch like more of them at once. I have seen some bits and pieces, some information about stuff, but for the whole part, but also like after the kids go to bed, I'm just like, I've been fucking tired.
That's fair too. But I just bring it up because they're doing a lot of confirming and also still trying to keep it vague, and I'm just confusing what the fuck they're actually doing. But for New Vegas, apparently the way that the newest episodes have been shot and some things that they put out, it seems Yes Man was the ending that you would have to go with.
Yeah, from like the trailers and everything, I saw how New Vegas was in ruins and everything's all fucked up. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the anarchy ending. A free Vegas is a Vegas without rule, without thing. I like the Yes Man ending. That's typically what I'll do on my yearly playthrough.
That's fair.
Just because it gives me the most control, and I don't have to. I don't support a rapist. I don't have to pay my taxes. And who's the
statement right there?
Yeah. Well, you know,
you're talking about a game, or is this still in real life? Because I feel like that statement can go either way right now.
See, I fucking hate the people who are like, oh yeah, the Caesar's Legion, they're the best for the Commonwealth because there's no taxes. They got tributes and rapists running around. I don't know if that's
crucify people for not having the same opinion. I don't know if I really think we should put them up.
Yeah, bureaucracy and corruption versus different types of corruption.
Yeah, there's no. That's something that the series has touched on, explaining as they look at things throughout New Vegas. It's like, yeah, no, nobody's good. Like, there's no, like, nobody's an actual, like, good guy. Like, everyone has a lot of fucking issues. It's an apocalypse.
Yeah, and Mr. House is a libertarian, so.
But yeah, because for the newest episode they went up to the Lucky 38, and there's a robot there, and people are like, that's Yes Man's body. That's exactly how it is in the game when he uploads.
Come here.
And then there was a bonus they put out that showed Victor outside shooting Yes Man, and people were like, oh, because Mr. House said he had contingency plans for any scenario. So even Yes Man taking over apparently had a precaution set.
I mean,
which was Victor fucking killed him and was like, "Yeah, no, you're not taking over. No, actually."
I am Yeehaw. My name's Victor.
So
What you want?
that was an interesting thing that has come out now, because pretty sure the next episode is the finale. So it was an interesting way to go about things going into that. But my only issue with season 2, honestly, for all of you at home, nothing to do really like game wise. There have been some choices where I'm like, I wouldn't have done it that way for what that game did, but okay. For the most part, it's been okay. It's just been a fucking build-up season. It's just there's nothing really going on now. Now it's just all build up for whatever the hell they're doing next. And I was like, also feel like a bit of a letdown for New Vegas as you get here, and it's just all build up. There's not a whole lot of anything going on.
Exactly.
Only so much you're going to be able to
The
do.
fun it's had.
Exactly why they're never going to release Half-Life 3.
Got announced, and now they just never release it.
Gonna get delayed
Like,
forever.
Yeah, actually, on second thought.
They got more money just from the publicity, so they don't actually
Yeah.
need to. They're
Stop
like, they
went
got
up.
more funding. We're like, hey, we're golden now. We don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
So I have not seen it yet. I don't know if I could even attempt myself to after what I've heard. Because I've heard that the new Silent Hill movie, Return to Silent Hill, is one of the worst piles of dog shit.
Hell yeah.
It's been put out, and I was like, oh.
Are you stuck?
The bar was already pretty low from the other two doing whatever the hell it is that they did.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know there was another one coming out.
Yeah, they made what they said it's based off the second game, but the early reviews I've heard was like it tries to have tie-ins to the first two movies that were made that don't make any sense because you're also trying to make it like the game, which had nothing to do with those.
The first two fucking movies that were connected to fucking the second game.
Yeah. So,
dude, let me look, I'm gonna fucking rant about fucking Silent Hill for a second. Sorry, I was just grabbing something.
Shit.
So he's got to get his script ready for Silent Hill.
Why Silent Hill did permanent damage to the gaming community in this essay? No, I'm kidding. No, my biggest problem is with the Silent Hill, the series, is they keep bringing Pyramid Head back, which Pyramid Head, great design. He is big.
Makes sense for this movie and this movie alone.
See, I don't know about. I haven't seen this one, so I can't.
Well, because it has the character who it's based on, and because it's based on the second game, it makes sense.
Yes, because in Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill, for those who have never played it, every person who goes to it changes around you. It changes around your guilts, your horrors, your things. Like it perfectly. Pyramid Head is James, the protagonist of Silent Hill 2. It is his guilt, his masculinity, his violence, his sexual deviancy. It is, and his self-punishment, which is the Pyramid Head, is a torture device. It is meant to be specific to James. Like, so in the first fucking movie, when his Pyramid Head is walking the fuck around, is like, no, you can't put Pyramid Head with her. It don't make sense. He's not a good guy. Matter of fact, there's not even a Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head is just a type of monster. There's multiple Pyramid Heads in the game.
You know what's funny? I watched a review for the second movie, and I learned some things that I didn't know. One of the things that I didn't know was supposed to be in there. They were actually going to have a Pyramid Head like council that appeared in that movie.
That's a bad idea.
And then it got cut, but they were going to show that there were multiple Pyramid Heads. So that was the thing that was supposed to be there that they then were like, nah, there's just the one for some reason. We're not going to do the whole, there's multiple. Nah, fuck it.
Don't need it.
But I have heard one person did say, they didn't say exactly what it is that they do with this, but I've heard the Pyramid Head takes his head off in this new movie thing, and it was really bad. And I was like, yeah, no, that just sounds like a bad idea. So I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's not great.
Yeah, because it's.
I'll find out.
Silent Hill, I don't think it's not unadaptable. It is definitely an adaptable
No, it's
thing.
not. It could be.
I think the problem is that they're trying to take iconic bits and pieces from it, but
Yes.
the iconicness happened because it was a lightning in a bottle game.
They constantly just try to take from the second game, and that's it.
Yes.
But the second game only works if you're using the characters of said game, because otherwise characters don't make any fucking sense being there.
Because James, he cheated on his dying wife and then murdered her and dumped her body in a lake. So that's what Pyramid Head represents: the guilt from the murder, the sexual deviancy from cheating on his wife. I mean, Pyramid Head's first scene, and it's going to sound really bad, is him raping these monsters, which are just two sets of legs. That's his intro scene. So,
that's it. But plus, also, Silent Hill is all just about it's basically your own purgatory. Like you've died. This is where you have to go now. And they're super fucked up. They could be adapted. They just keep trying to pull from the same thing. And if you would expand on that and actually do something with what this actually is, you could make a movie. They just don't do that.
It's like I'm trying to put this in for people who don't play Silent Hill or are bad with. It's fucking like, okay, hey, Captain America. We love Captain America. This is a Captain America movie. It's fucking great. We're gonna give him batarangs because that's also from the superhero genre.
The only correct weapon that I would allow cross genre from DC to Marvel is if fucking Captain America whipped out a fucking batarang.
Yeah, like it would be cool. People would love it. Everyone would be like, "Oh!"
Here at the Oddcast Network, we are pro giving Steve Rogers fucking batarangs.
Dude, he'd kill someone immediately with that. He'd be like, a knife I can throw that returns to me?
It's just going to be fucking wild. We're out here just in the Wild West just making shit up, so it's fine.
Fucking Silent Hill.
Speaking of horror movie things, I don't know how well this one will do, but Zach Krieger's Resident Evil has started, and I've heard, but the premise about it is.
Look, I want to trust him.
I do too.
Resident Evil movies are cursed.
They're so fucking cursed.
Like, it's not that I don't believe in him. I just believe in Resident Evil less.
Here's the thing. Horror video games in general just seem to be cursed because Until Dawn they tried and butchered it. Silent Hill they've tried 3 times now, and all 3 times they just seem to keep missing the point.
Well, the problem with a horror video game is you're in the game. You're playing the game. It makes it more intense.
Correct.
You're not making the decisions in a movie. You're not Sean Bean.
There's also the 8 or 9 Resident Evils before that. And then there's Doom has tried a few times, and Doom is another one where you just keep missing the fucking point. I don't know how you missed this point, but you keep missing the point.
An extra chromosome.
And that makes you a demon.
Yeah. Not Down syndrome, demon.
The second one did better about taking source material, but was also just not the best. But no, Zach Krieger's Resident Evil, they came out with it. There's something about it's his own reimagining of the origin of Raccoon City, basically. From what I've seen, the main plot is going to be nurse or whatever, but he's delivering organs to the Raccoon City Hospital. He runs into a woman and then finds that there's some kind of infection going on in the city, and he's just kind of there because he was supposed to be there anyway. And it's, from what I've heard, it's basically him going through the city while the outbreak is happening, kind of thing, of not trying to focus on giving you there's the T virus and the G virus, and more just dude trying to survive while crazy shit is going on in this city.
Yes, as a good Resident Evil game is.
Yeah, so it has potential, but again, they are cursed as shit.
Yeah.
Because we've had a different Resident Evil they tried, and it also
you
tried to pull from the game, but wasn't great.
There's a fine line, Resident Evil treads between campy and dumb.
Yes,
a very fine line. It's very hard to do that.
Fine.
Very hard to do that. What the fuck do you want, Hunter? Sorry.
Here inside the water treatment plant, we were hired to do stuff, and we instead said, fuck it, let's put a virus in sharks and see what happens.
Exactly. Like, it's so good, because fuck those people are like, oh, Resident Evil ain't zombies. It's just zombies. It never was just zombies. It's always been hunters and lickers and fucking
There's been so much
crocodiles.
I was just watching somebody play through Resident Evil 2, and they got to the alligator in the sewers part, and they read the journal, and it's like, they told me to not let the creature into the sewers. Maintenance workers will be around. I can't let them stop my experiment. And I'm like, yeah, I can't let them stop my experiment making an 80-foot alligator for no reason.
I mean, hey, if you got the funds.
Jesus Christ. Everything in Resident Evil is exactly that, or they just fuck with an animal and they're like, this will be great research for something. I don't know.
What's the worst that can happen? 80,000 people have died.
Exactly. Oh, it's always the best too when you find the journals where it's like, they've broken out. I need to escape, but I have time to write these 5 pages so you know exactly what to do.
I've been torturing these animals their entire lives. What's the worst that's going to be happen? Page 2. The animals have escaped.
Exactly. Oh, every fucking time with those games. Every fucking time, I swear to God. But no, other than that, there's just, I don't really think there's anything else I had, to be honest.
It was a slow week, so like, it's the January slums.
We got fucking Transformers news.
Oh, what did you got for Transformers?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah,
so we had the last 2 of the 13 primes get leaked. And first off, people, I might have them on deck just, because I was prepared for this segue. Cool. Anyways, sorry, it does a weird thing when you share my screen. So we had Liege Maximo, which is great. I'm loving Liege Maximo. He's got that 90s edge to him that I've always loved about the design that showed up in the comic book for 1 page and 1 page alone, before the comic book got canceled. And then we have the big hubbaloo, which is everyone's fucking pissed off about. Everyone's this guy.
Go-to.
This guy. Nexus Prime. Is there not like a picture? Okay, I guess there's not. Anyway, we'll just do this. This guy is the Combiner Prime. He don't combine.
So, does he anywhere else? Does he actually supposed to combine like 2 robots?
So the rumor is, here, I got. There's these frame combiners. Do I have one on hand? No, I don't. But one of the internal robots turns into like a square, and you plug it in. They're saying that he's going to do that, so you have to buy a $90 figure to use the combiner part.
Sure,
that's unrelated. So
sounds right.
That's fucking stupid.
Sounds right.
I would have been better if they would have been like, yeah, you got to buy 2 of them to make a big robot. Sure, I would have been mad, but I have Amazon money I was saving in case. But no, they went the dumb route and being like, nah, he turns into a square.
Speaking of Hasbro issues, that actually jogged my memory. There was another thing that happened. Hasbro is Hasbro shareholders are suing the Magic the Gathering CEO. That was the other thing that's happening now.
Yep, Chris Cox, CEO Hasbro.
Because doing exactly what people have been talking about in the Magic community, which is you're printing too many fucking things. So like for the shareholders, basically, because from what I found out of this lawsuit, it's basically when they were doing this whole realms of magic that they've been doing, where they got like Fallout and Spider-Man, and they're doing TMNT. They were promised, like, yeah, we do this. This makes unique decks that'll really bring up the prices, and like there will be unique cards that'll be worth money. But then they said, yeah, there's too many decks that you've made, and you've made too many of them. These have no fucking value at all. You've lied to all of us. So they are now suing the shit out of them for oversaturating.
Well, as someone who has a couple of those Fallout Commander precogs,
oh, you lucky bitch!
Oh yeah, they're all on Amazon. Some of the most powerful Amazon cards in the Fallout one are in those, $50 sets.
Yes.
The Power Fists, which just makes you get +1 for every damage you do, and it fucking stacks indefinitely. It's a fucking $20 card you can get for $50 plus the whole other cards. So yeah, it's definitely changed the value.
Yeah, just a bit. So that was the thing. And then also just random, very small side note. But if you are a card collector person, don't get into One Piece, because Logan Paul's now switched gears.
Here's the thing. I understand Magic the Gathering, and I understand Yu-Gi-Oh! And to a lesser extent, I understand Pokemon and Digimon. But you know what I don't understand is a card game? Fucking One Piece. I have never once seen anyone play a game of One Piece, the TCG. Here's the thing. I find myself fairly nerdy and intrigued about this stuff. The last thing I want to do is watch some dude pull cards from a One Piece.
My favorite fucking thing is, I remember, because Mike and I will occasionally go to a Target and we'll walk in the card section, because we're like, let's buy a card for fun and nostalgia.
Buy a fucking pack of cards to rip it and see what we get.
Yeah, we do it for the fun. We do it for we don't care about scalping. We don't sell our cards. We're not those people. But seeing One Piece for like 3 years, no one touching it, and then suddenly it's become thing because of Luffy D Monkey Man himself.
Yeah,
Logan Paul being like, oh no, I love the show. I just want to rip some cards. Can't even say his name is Monkey D Luffy. Luffy D Monkey. That was the biggest thing. So
I fucking stupid. I know.
So I have the same thing with Mike about Pokemon cards. Like, I've seen some matches get played. I think the cards are cool.
Yeah.
I would never play the game because I don't get it.
Not for you.
It's like me. It's like euchre. I don't really get it. But
fine.
I just said a word that like 2/3 of our audience has no idea what I said when I said euchre.
People have no fucking idea what you were just
EUCHRE people. But it's like, I'll buy Pokemon cards, but the thing, I lost my fucking thing.
It's the extended universe card games where you're like, I'm sure there's a strategy on how to play, but like Magic, it's fairly straightforward. You tap mana to play cards. Same with Yu-Gi-Oh! Besides like the synchro and the other things that they kind of came out with that they're kind of regretting and backtracking on now, that's fine. Pokemon to a lesser extent, like, what do you mean I have to have energy that just gets that to use an attack? What the fuck do you mean? Like, how do I evolve? And it's just
I shuffle my deck and I put 10 cards off to the side, and if I kill an opponent's Pokemon, I get one of those cards randomly.
So weird.
That could be the best card in my deck, or an energy right there for a prize. That's what fucking I'm like.
Again, that's why Yu-Gi-Oh! So simpler, and I enjoy it as long as we're doing like the basics and not doing like the shit with like the synchro summons, which I just don't fucking understand. I don't fucking get the synchro summon. Or the pendulum summon. I don't fucking understand.
Yes, because I got one of the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, and I'm like, I got this for the fun. It did Battle City, it did everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, it's like, oh, play against the computer randomly. And I'm like, I was building my Exodia deck. I'm like having fun. I'm like, yeah, this would be great. And then I played against the thing. It's like synchro summon, pendulum summon, synchro summon. I'm like,
In the first turn, they have like the fucking Stardust Crimson Dragon out. It's like 4,000
yes,
attack,
yes,
2,000
they do.
defense.
fuck
And you're like,
May
that-
Valentine.
Make any
That
sense.
bitch in that game with her Harpy deck that gets rid of all your cards. Fuck her. That was the one who made me go like, this game has changed.
The game.
I also have a Yu-Gi-Oh game in there that has like all the seasons of stuff.
Yep.
And like
collected memories or whatever.
Yeah,
For the Switch. Yep. Trying to play Dungeon Dice Monsters, that fucking doesn't make any fucking sense either. Like, fucking get it. It's fine.
Speaking of which, I'm actually gonna do recordings today for Duelist of the Roses. I got an idea.
Hell yeah.
For,
fun.
going
Dude,
through
I'm
that
so
game.
sad that didn't go to the Switch collection of Yu-Gi-Oh game, which had like
I'm
12
honestly
Yu-Gi-Oh.
surprised that they wouldn't, to be honest. It's a pretty simple chess style Yu-Gi-Oh for them to throw in there.
It was pretty cool, and it was more like based like with the game's idea, where you could just polymerization any two Pokemon, any two fucking cards together to make a third one.
Forbidden Memories. Where have you watched? There's now that we're talking about this, like every so often, like Awesome AGDQ, right? Awesome Games Done Quick was like 2 weeks ago, and every so often I watch it for like three things. I watch it for like the Zelda playthroughs, I watch it for the Metroid playthroughs, and then very rarely I will see either like a Super Mario RPG or a Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories speed run where they like you just have to do so much to build this deck to get the twin-headed Thunder Dragon out and all this shit. Man, I couldn't do that shit, and I watched my cousin play Forbidden Memories for hours, and I couldn't tell you, like, that's not how the game is played. No matter what anyone tells you, you're just picking three cards, just swimming them together, hoping to God they create something. Oh my God!
So I remember when I was a kid, you know, because I went to the rec center because my mom worked the job and she couldn't pick me up after school immediately. So my sister and I, we would walk down to the rec center because the middle school bus drop was right by it, and the elementary school was like a 7-minute walk, if that. So that was when I was in my Yu-Gi-Oh phase, and we play. And there was my friend John Napoli. John, if you're out there, I never forgot about you, man. Sorry, Jared.
Weird shout out.
I know.
Hey, I'm a little hurt.
Best friend on the podcast calling out your other best friend. That's fine.
We traded Transformers as a kid. We had a bond that Jared and I could never have. We also Dilly Tuttle's butthole. Anyway, we did a thing where you could take two monsters and polymerize them together, and then it would just add their attack and defense score together.
Hell yeah. Just fuck off. There's no rules. The wild west out here.
It's like we would play weird ways like that. We would establish the rules before we played. And if we got into any weird things, we'd like, okay, we're going to not do that for this time, but next we'll put that to the... We had a binder, no, not a binder, a notebook of all the different ways we could play the game. Just like...
Jesus.
Yeah, we had fucking rules. It was so much fun. And then I learned how to play actual Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more fun when you're a kid and you don't know fucking shit and you're going off the TV show.
Oh, how things have changed.
Listen, they're on Etsy and things. They have like the show accurate cards, and then you can and then they come with like a little pamphlet and be like, here's what they actually do. And man, I have been this close to ordering all 3 Egyptian gods, all 3 of the phantasmal beasts, all 3 of the dragons, all of Exodia. Like, just real. I've been this close so many times, and I just can't bite the bullet on that it costs, because like it's funny, but it's not that funny. So
yes, because it's $13 for $17 for all 17 cards.
Yep.
Which, not that I pulled it up quickly because I was looking at it or anything,
but
it has like, I don't know how to mark it. I know you're not going to be able to see that, but it's like
you can see it.
The actual designs from the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
I've thought about it so many times.
They have like the cool blue eyes. They have the ugly blue eyes. the raw, the fucking I'm like, I would definitely do that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Commander deck. What the fuck?
Yeah, those are proxy cards. They're not actual cards. Don't worry.
It literally says proxy commander.
Yeah, that's they're just printed cards with the closest relevant commander thing printed on them as well.
Oh yeah. Everyone should just look up. Everyone should go to Etsy, buy something cool from a local person. Because there's some cool shit on here.
There is cool shit on there. Redacted got me a couple things. There's a lot of just random shit you can find.
Was it a penis?
That's where he got the. That's where he got the Night of the Living Dead like pillowcase and the horror movie VHS blanket that he got me.
Mm-hmm.
How about a Kaiba Corp briefcase deck box?
I saw that. I've thought about it a couple times.
Ooh.
Like people have started now 3D printing dual discs, so you can have your own dual discs. It seems like a lot of work, but
look, I don't have like a lot of cards to get anything, but if someone makes a deck box that says a 4th-rate deck,
yeah,
it would get that in an instant. I'm a 3rd-rate dueler with a 4th-rate deck.
Every so often on TikTok, I'll come across a video, and one of the ones on my For You page, and I have it saved to watch it later. It's like all 487 things that are incorrect about Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1. And it's so fucking,
I
watched like one, and it's so fucking good.
I watched a
Like,
similar thing on YouTube where it's like every time Yu-Gi-Oh! Breaks the rules.
Yes, I saw that one too.
It's so fucking funny because this person's like, I don't really care. I got nothing better to do.
There is a 25-minute segment about the Paradox duel, and it starts from like the very beginning. Be like, you wouldn't find this dueling arena in a fucking middle of a cavern in a cave that you fell down. That's not how Duelist came. When it talks about the labyrinth wall not being correct, and you don't use the labyrinth wall, and you don't walk through the labyrinth, and you can't fuse the wall shadow with the labyrinth, and Joey fucking cheats.
The moon.
And it's not how the fucking Paradox. It's so fucking wild. You can't use a spell card to attack through a hole in the fucking. It's so fucking good.
I destroyed the moon.
The second one, the season 2 with Battle City is slightly less things, but it is still egregious on how much shit is wrong with it.
God,
Look,
that show compared to what the game was,
it's night and fucking day. Well, you know the reason why, right?
Very night and day.
Hard
well,
sale?
yeah, they weren't not allowed to market to kids.
Yeah, you couldn't market to kids, so
Yep.
you know you got to make it slightly different. But honestly, they made it funner.
More fun.
The show compared to the show, they just they don't give a shit. They just whatever the fuck you think it does, it does. It's so good.
Shit. Fucking where'd that go? Sorry, I was dicking around with something. Oh, I found it. And a very, very small piece of something flew off.
Okay. Other than that, I started playing the Warhammer Space Marine 2.
Oh, it's a fun game.
Start checking that out. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's very fun. Been doing that. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, just Redacted's gone for a little over a month, so now
Jared's gonna
I'm
cover
planning
the whole
out.
Walton Seaman.
Already done. Did that. That was my job one of my first week here. So I've been here repainting. No, I'm some record to get some stuff I want to do. He's away. So yeah, stay tuned for all that. I got ideas for other stuff we're gonna do. Past that though, if you'd like to send us an email, we got oddcastmedia@gmail.com. You can also message us at Oddcast and on Twitter or Oddcast Network on your social medias. And to go check out Bad Taste. You got new episodes every Saturday. This by the time this comes out, the last episode that was out was our Warriors of Virtue review.
Hell yeah.
Jesus
Have
Christ.
fun with that.
It's probably the longest podcast we ever recorded, and it was the most painful. And I don't even think we touched on
It is
some
one of the
topics.
longest ones.
It is so bad. So egregiously
It
bad.
is so good. I cannot wait till we watch it all
Actually,
together.
it comes out right after this. So after you watch this Saturday, go watch Warriors of Virtue. And if you're watching this later in the week, just go watch Warriors of Virtue because we suffered through it.
Watch the movie after you do it, so you go in being like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Yes, or just watch our review and don't watch the actual movie and save yourself the mental damage.
Don't let Tubi, because it's on Tubi, think that you actually want people are actually watching this. Like if it starts trending, I'm going to be very upset.
If the sequel shows up because of this, I swear to God.
Can we single-handedly save the Warriors of Virtue?
Can I ask a question? One final question about the Warriors of Virtue that I did not get to ask when we recorded that, and now that it's been a month. Is he still crippled at the end of the movie, or did his legs stay fixed?
So.
I think he is still crippled.
Which is kind of shit, all things considered. It's very magical world to get his leg fixed, and then he's not fixed when he comes back. It's kind of shit-tastic. So
he sort of walks away, so we don't know. I can't remember. I guess we're gonna have to watch the Warriors of Virtue again, starting from the beginning.
Absolutely not.
Fucking no.
Also, I have a question on what happened with the Chinese man at the very end, like Mr. Chow or whatever the fuck his name was. I have many more thoughts, but we cannot get into it now. So maybe next year. It'll be a next year on our other annual. We have October is Morbius, and January will be Warriors of Virtue.
We're gonna have a fucking wheel of pain where we're gonna throw on we're gonna put all these movies, and then we're gonna watch one every year. And we're not gonna shake them off. If we get Warriors of Virtue 14 years in a row, we will watch Warriors of Virtue 14 years in a row.
Yep.
That's
terrible.
See what you've done, folks. see what you've done. But stay on, stay happy. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
I think I was thinking around with. I got a new model kit.
I think he is, but I might be wrong. Also, what model?
What's the model kit?
I got his Tarn.
Who's Tarn?
He's a Transformer from the comic books. He's
got
fucking
a big gun.
Oh yeah, he's got a double fusion cannon. He's great. This is a big fuck off gun. And you can't forget his best friend, his little minicon buddy, Nickel. She's so tiny.
Daniel, do something. Daniel. Exactly what it looks like.
It's like fucking, the 90s Edge versus fucking Kawaii.
Absolutely.
Don't worry, I'll send a video about it after the kids go to bed or something along those lines. You'll get one eventually. That's why I didn't want to bring it up on the podcast, because I want to send you it.
Gotcha. All right.
No, that's fair.
I'm going to head out, gentlemen.
All right. If I head out before everyone